What happens if the other driver is uninsured and I only have liability coverage? Have you ever wondered what happens if you get into an accident with someone who doesn't have insurance while you only have liability coverage? It's a situation many drivers face, and understanding your options is essential. Let's break it down. Liability coverage is designed to pay for damages and injuries you cause to others in an accident. However, it does not cover your own medical bills or vehicle repairs if the other driver is at fault and uninsured. This means that if you are involved in an accident with an uninsured driver, you could be left to cover your own expenses out of pocket. Recovering compensation in this scenario can be quite challenging. Without additional coverage like uninsured motorist protection, you would typically need to pursue the uninsured driver directly for damages. This often involves filing a lawsuit, which can be a lengthy and costly process. Even if you win a judgment, there is no guarantee that the uninsured driver has the financial means to pay you. Some states have no-fault insurance laws, which means your own insurance might cover certain medical expenses regardless of fault. However, this usually requires personal injury protection coverage, which is separate from liability insurance. If you only carry liability insurance, you expose yourself to significant financial risk. Increasing your liability limits will not help in this situation, since liability coverage only applies to damages you cause to others. To better protect yourself against uninsured drivers, it is advisable to purchase uninsured motorist coverage. This type of coverage steps in to pay for your injuries and sometimes vehicle damage when the at-fault driver lacks sufficient insurance. If you do not have uninsured motorist coverage, your options become limited. You may need to consider suing the uninsured driver, which can be time-consuming and may not result in any compensation if they cannot pay. If you have collision coverage, it may help pay for repairs to your vehicle regardless of fault. However, it does not cover your medical expenses. Having only liability coverage leaves you vulnerable if the other driver is uninsured. Liability insurance does not protect you from losses caused by others. Adding uninsured motorist coverage or other protections can provide you with financial security in these situations. If you find yourself in an accident with an uninsured driver while only carrying liability insurance, consulting a legal professional may be necessary to explore your recovery options.